I've had locks for the past, how long? For the past 6 years, and each time it's time to wash the hair, I say, I don't want to do it. It's not fun. It's satisfying. But in the sense that washing any hair is satisfying, where like you see the dirt leaving and the soap and the cleanness of the hair, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I did a good job. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. I've stalled washing my hair for long enough, and it's gotten to the point where like I don't think I can not wash it anymore.
Hello. So this is what the hair looked like before. Lucky for me, my hair is brown, so you can't see the dirt unless you zoom in. Please don't. Okay, so we moved to the bathroom because that's where we're gonna be for the next 3 hours. Luckily this video isn't that long. The first thing I do before I wash my hair is I divide it into 4 parts when I feel like it's not too dirty, and 6 parts when I feel like it's like nasty. Sometimes I do 2 sections, so just like I'm about to do 2 corners down my head when I'm doing like a rinse if I've been in like a pool or something. So right now we were dividing the hair into 4 sections and pleating each one in loose matutas or like braids so that I could get to my scalp and to the growth of my locks quite easily with the shampoo and the conditioner and everything. It takes me quite a while to do this part, especially after my hair has grown out quite a bit, because I can't make any straight lines, which is why I didn't even bother giving you guys like an aerial view, because it would have just been hard to see. I have to comb out the locks so that we can avoid tangles, because that's really annoying when you're washing and then the hair is in a knot somewhere and you can't find it. And then my cat came to say hi.
Hi. Did I scare you? You didn't know who it was? I'm sorry. I want to wash my hair.
As I was saying, it takes me quite a while to do this because A, I can't see the top or the back of my head, and B, even if I could, the growth makes it so hard to make even lines. But I like to make sure that each section is at least a bit even or equal, or as equal as I can make it, and then we have to tighten up the ends so that it doesn't unravel when the hair gets wet. After all that, now we're able to come and sort out the bangs or the fringe, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to talk about those rough edges for today, but what I like to do is divide the hair so that it's one long braid and all the front pieces are in it. It takes a while, but we get there eventually. And then we're ready for step 2. So this is everything that we're going to be using today. I like to combine both affordable products and not so affordable products, just because I think they do the same thing. The difference is in the quality. So the first thing I do is mix my shampoo with some hot water in this ketchup bottle that normally has like watery tomato sauce in a few restaurants. Anyway, then it's time for step 3. If you have a dog, then you'd know how long it takes for the water to get through the fur, like to the skin. It's kind of the same case here, where it takes a lot of time, a lot of water, a lot of kneading for the water to get through the hair and all the way to the scalp, to the skin. Okay, the reason for the cheap tomato sauce bottle, I don't know why I made that face, is so that we can direct the shampoo straight onto the scalp rather than waste it on top of the hair, which we're going to wash later on after the scalp is clean. So the first task is to get the scalp clean, which normally takes about 3 rounds of shampoo, but using this bottle means that we don't waste as much shampoo as we would if we were just like pouring straight from the big bottle. This is what it looks like after round 1, which is a bit nasty, I can't lie, but we're making progress and we need to do that like 2 more times. By the third shampoo, it lathers really nicely and it feels physically squeaky when you rinse it off. Now, from what I've heard, when you get to squeaky point with open hair, it's not very good for your hair because then it encourages dryness and breaking because you wash out all your natural oils and things. But the good thing about having locks is that every strand that breaks, even when the hair is that painfully clean, it's locked in, it's stuck there, so yay. Of course, I don't go that far every time, but thankfully I have very oily skin and also a very oily scalp, so even when I wash my hair very intensely, my hair is still quite nourished and my scalp is protected by halfway through the next week. When my scalp is clean, I now turn my attention to the rest of the locks. So I undo each section one by one, and the goal, after of course combing it out with my fingers to make sure there's no tangles, the goal is to see if I can move the shampoo from my scalp, which is clean, down through the locks. So I normally do like a combing motion like that. The first time it doesn't go really far, and that's okay because the hair is so dirty normally. It's like trying to wash dirty clothes and expecting them to lather when you put soap on them the first time, right? So that's what we do. It got really steamy because the window was closed, but I opened it and everything cleared out a bit. After that, we try again and again and again using the bottle. This time it's not as effective as it is on the scalp because now the shampoo is obviously diluted by the hot water and the locks need a lot of shampoo to lather up and get clean. After loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of shampoos, I finished what was in the bottle and decided that it's okay. I'll just use some direct shampoo that hasn't been diluted, and it actually did help quite a bit. I made a bit of progress, but that is because the hair was already slightly cleaner because I had used the diluted shampoo from the bottle. Okay, so because every section of my hair was now clean enough to lather quite a bit, it was time to do the last hair shampoo before cleaning up the hair all together, including the scalp. So that's what I did. I refilled the shampoo bottle and used some diluted shampoo to clean up the last of the locks before going up to continue with my scalp. When all the shampoo is rinsed out, I combine these two conditioners to condition my hair and then leave it in for as long as it takes me to shower, which is normally not that long. I'd say probably like 10 minutes. And then I rinse it out and dry my hair. By this point, I'm normally so tired because, like, on this day, it took me 3 hours to wash the hair, which is not even funny. Anyway, I dry my hair with a t-shirt out of habit since before I got my locks installed, and I like to use a white one so that I can see that the hair is definitely clean. So first, I comb out the locks, make sure everything's untangled, make sure there's no more conditioner or shampoo left inside, and then I like to use this leave-in conditioner, which I find a bit strong, let me not lie, but I think it's really nice and it really helps to keep my hair nice and soft and moisturized throughout the week before I rinse it or wash it again. If I'm styling my hair on that very same day, then I divide the hair first. If I'm doing like cornrows or lines or anything like that, I divide the hair first and then do the leave-in conditioner. But when I'm not, I just try to make sure it gets everywhere, especially on the ends, because that's where the hair breaks. But other than that, just brush everything out, make sure I can feel at least some conditioner everywhere, and then that's it, because I'm exhausted. You can probably hear it in my voice as well. Thank you so much for watching if you got this far. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments and let me know if you like this content so that I can make more. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.